know my life has come to pots and pans and appliances that excite me. And actually, I don't need another pan. Because wongs, unless you have like a gas stove and a good range, you don't really need a wok to like cook a searing pan or a regular pan, or a what do you call it? The skillets, the cast iron skillet actually works fine. But I just like the wok because I do have a gas stove, and if it gets hot enough, it actually, the video cuts off every time a text comes through or anything like that. But anyways, I was saying that I have one that I restored, and if anybody does want a wok, just go to like a good place and get like a stainless steel restaurant version, whatever it is, and then just what do you call it? Season it yourself, because that's what I did. Mine was literally like my other big one, my actual one, but sometimes it's too big to cook on. But anyways, it rusted, like rusted, and I restored it back to its original form. This one though, I had my other cheap one. This is like, you know, only a 12-inch, which is the other one that I broke. Not broke, but it was a cheaper one, and it was a non-stick coating, and I took care of it as much as I could, but it's pretty much starts sticking. And with a wok, once it starts sticking to the bottom, I hate that, because you're using, I'm using ingredients like oyster sauce, things, and sugar, and certain things that just you don't want to be stuck there, and you're like scrubbing it, and it doesn't come off. But this one, I'll let you guys know if it was like a good $68. There's one in Thailand that's called SN Site, literally same design. And there's one on Amazon for the same exact design. I'm not sure if it's the same brand, but the one in Thailand, it only ships in Thailand. I've been wanting it, I've been eyeing it, and then I saw this on NutriChef out here, and I don't know if it works good, but to be honest, I feel like I paid for these bags that came with the fucking pan. I'm gonna do an egg test to let you guys know, but yeah, anyways, we're gonna see if this actually works, because it's a lifetime warranty. So if it scratches and it doesn't, like, if it sticks right now, I'm gonna call them. You're gonna send me a new one until you give me one that's actually like non-stick. Part 2. If you're not interested, scroll by. If you're interested in buying a wok, that actually works, I'll let you know about this one to tell you if cheaper is better, because cheaper is always going to be better. You just got to keep buying it, but I've always realized that cheaper is better, or expensive. I don't know. I'm going to see if this is good. But I realized there's a lot of people that were there on reviews talking about, well, half and half, saying, oh, it doesn't stick. And then some people are like, oh my God, it doesn't cook eggs. It sticks. And I know now why, because it says right here to season it first. It literally says right here. So if you buy this, make sure you guys season it. And it's not the whole like season like a cast iron or like the other one. It's a basic kind of like seasoning your pan to make sure like it doesn't, you know, stick. So make sure you do that. That's about it. I'll let you guys know again. So this is what it has so far. Looks like it sticks right here. But remember, it said that it's non-stick, so it's supposed to like slide off without oil. Okay, I'm just gonna wait a little longer. I'm gonna lower the heat because this gets super hot, and the directions does say that it may stick if you have it on high heat, which, I mean, if you have a gas stove, this stuff does that's the point of the wok. It's supposed to heat up quicker. All right. So I see the problem with it. They really didn't lie. It is non-stick. But, like I said, I could feel and this is, look. I have a gas range. Don't mind my dirtiness. I'm just going to clean after. But this is a gas range, and my heat level is just really strong, I guess. But, like, if I feel right here, you could feel it heat up to here, which is a really good wok, because that's the point of a wok. But definitely not that type of restaurant wok where you're going to be, you know, doing flips and stuff. Very good for like fried rice. And they didn't lie. It's non-stick. It's all about your heat levels. So I'm seeing why people have issues, because of using this like a regular, I guess, like pan. And yes, I am scared, but I'm going to test this out today. because if it doesn't work out the way I want it to, I'm gonna return it immediately and go get my cheap ones. But it's working. And it does have a lifetime warranty or whatever. Yes, I'm cooking crazy because I'm holding the freaking thing. I don't got one of those ring lights. Alright, let me see. Oh, yeah, it's non-stick. I mean, you'll still see those parts right there, but it did lie a little. It's sticking somewhere. But not in a bad way. It's still gliding, if you can see. Like you see, it's still gliding. But I'm gonna put the yolk part on there. Let me see. See if it glides. Okay, it's gliding. That's the yolk part. But beware though, if you don't have a gas range, I think that the heat level will be perfect. But if you have a gas range, cook on low, like it heats up pretty quick. I mean, I wouldn't be making eggs on here anyways. It was more of like a test for this pan. Yeah,
the texture's nice. Stuff wouldn't stick on it at all.
Phải là à, phải video đấy, 好吧，真的的。